Welcome back to the Chill Like a Mother podcast, where we challenge social norms and shed light on issues that affect modern mothers. I'm Kayla, and today we're going to be diving deep into a topic that resonates with many mothers out there: the pressure, the expectations, and the constant reminders about the fleeting nature of childhood. I also did a podcast about this 2 episodes ago, about the bittersweetness of your children growing up and how to just settle in and cherish these moments, and how I was looking at my son as he was sleeping. However, today we're going to talk about how we should stop telling mothers that they only have 18 summers. We get it. We are aware. We are so fucking aware of it that we have shame and guilt about how present we are or aren't. Man, society and social media and all the things just bombard us with these messages, both overtly and subtly, about this limited time that we have with kids. And the phrase, "you only have 18 summers," has become a popular reminder, I think, to encourage mothers to make the most of their children's childhoods. But I want to dive into what it really implies. It implies that women are responsible for this in the first place. I don't see many dad posts saying, "you only have 18 summers with your kids, dads." I don't want to get into the gendered stuff right now, but this message tends to land with women. It's pictures of women, it's names of women, it's women in the graphics. Can we just agree to stop adding to the already crushing mental load? It is so important to recognize these messages are rooted in patriarchy and capitalism. And it does continue to shape our society, in case you didn't realize. Mothers are expected to be selfless caregivers, sacrificing their time and their energy, their personal ambitions for the sake of their children, especially during the summer. This narrative not only perpetuates the gender stereotype, but it also undermines the value of our mother's role beyond this limited scope of 18 summers, where if you live in Canada, we get 8 weeks of summer. So let's just take a minute, myself included. Let's take a breath. Let's take a moment and reflect on the overwhelming mental load that is placed on mothers. From organizing the family schedule, managing the household chores, ensuring everyone's well-being, their clothing, the sunscreen, where they're going to go to summer camp, where you're all going to go on a family vacation, and well, you better enjoy it. The weight of these responsibilities can be suffocating. And yet, the messaging from the World Wide Web and the society at large is that we're supposed to be just endlessly present, cherishing every moment, and sacrificing our own well-being. What about us? What about our needs? What about what I want to do in the summer? What about what I want to experience in my life? Because I don't stop being a mother at 18. I don't stop being their mother at 18 years old. We have plenty of time. And this crushing weight of this expectation doesn't recognize at all that women are human beings with their own dreams and desires and needs. And what makes you a good mother is being present and cherishing all of that time. Mothers deserve that same level of attention. Mothers deserve understanding and freedom to pursue their passions. As research shows us, fathers are already doing. Nobody's judging the dad for going on an 8-day fishing trip. Nobody's asking him who's got the kids. Nobody's asking my partner, what the big summer plans are, where the kids are going to camp. No, they're asking me, what's your plan for the kids this summer? What are we going to do about it? How do we break free of this cycle? One, having the audacity to challenge this societal behavior, this belief, this attitude. Two, believing that you are not defined by the number of summers that you spend with your children. And three, command a culture and core values in your family that you are an individual with multifaceted identities and interests and roles that you play in this world. You're not just a caregiver. We are not just caregivers. Let's create spaces where mothers can seek out their interests. They are given permission to themselves and by others to continue to be interesting, to delegate, outsource, ask, and get support without the judgment and the guilt and the shame. And this is external and internal. I am my own worst critic when I decide to put my stuff first, when I decide to say, no, I'm going to do this today. I'm actually not going to go to the spray park, because do you know who's capable of managing all of that and holding the space for the beautiful memories? My partner. My partner also deserves the opportunity to experience these moments with his children, maybe without me there. So, to all the mothers out there, you are doing an amazing job. You are already enough, and you are allowed to command this sacred time. I can already feel the pressure that I only have 10 summers left with my oldest. I only have 10. Not I have 10, I choose to have 10. I'm going to have 10. I only have 10. And I feel it in moments when I'm screwing it up. I feel it in moments when I'm not regulated. I feel it in moments when we're rushed and doing things that I'm not, or I'm missing it. I'm missing it. You know, time is passing by. And I'm becoming one of those people who wants to say to people with babies, and cherish all that time, because they get big. They start to have opinions and they start to, yell back. You don't have to carry the weight and the expectation that you only have 18 summers. You choose 18 summers. You get 18 summers. And you also need to break free of the pressure that you should be present at the cost of your own well-being and happiness. You are allowed to have the audacity to change the pattern. You are encouraged to believe that you are not defined by this. And you can and should command for a more equitable and sustainable summer, partnership, and life. Okay, that's all I have to say about that. Thank you for joining me today. If you liked it, leave a rating, maybe even a review. Email me if you want to chat about this a little bit more, maybe be a guest on the podcast. Until next time, take care of yourself, embrace your identity. and continue to smash the patriarchy.